guys! So for this video, I wanted to take you into one of the most fun museums that I've ever been to, and that is the Momofuku Instant Ramen Museum. For some of you that follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you know that I recently went to Japan, and this was just a little bit away from Osaka. And I think what was really cool about this museum and what made it so fun was that it was so activities oriented. Yes, was it more for kids? Maybe, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I know that a lot of adults did too. So I'm gonna take you into two places. So within the museum, there's something called the Cup Noodles Factory, and that is where you can essentially make your own flavor of cup of noodles. You tell them what you want to put inside, you know, what kind of soup base, what kinds of toppings, and then they you put it all together, and then they seal it up for you, so you have your own cup of noodle package. Let me just go and get it. Okay, I just brought it over, so you have your own cup of noodle package. So this is, let me see. So you basically color everything, and you can put whatever you want on the box, but they'll give you specific ingredients that you can add to, like chili tomato soup base or pumpkin. Of course, you can add some dried pork to it as well. So that one was really fun, and I'll take you through this, and then for the second episode, I'm just gonna break it up into two. It was just so fun. Is the Chicken Ramen Museum. So this one was really cool because what you got to do there was you actually got to make the actual noodles from flour and water, and showed you how to season it and flash fry it and really get it ready for production. And of course, you get to also design your own instant ramen packet. So that one you did need to register for first, but it was such a fun experience. I spent probably a good 5 hours there, with lunch obviously being some instant cup of noodles, but that one was really good as well. So I had such a fun time there. I recommend anybody that's going, you know, down to Kyoto or Osaka to definitely pay this museum a visit. I absolutely loved it. So I hope that you guys do too. So let me show you around.
Okay, here we are, Momofuku Ando Instant Ramen Museum. So outside, this is kind of the outside of the fun area, but they did a really cool job of walking you through the history of ramen and all of the different types that there was. And this was ramen being brought to space, and then there was this like rotating cup that you could rotate yourself to see how the inside of a ramen looked like. And then of course they had the Cup Noodles Drama Theater, and this was really cool. It was just showing really the process of how it gets made, and then really the whole story behind the noodles. It was actually pretty cool. I mean, this was like the flash steaming and then the flash frying, and it was a very cool little movie that they ended up making. And then of course now we have the star of the show, which is the Cup Noodles Factory. Oh my gosh, there were so many people, and we waited in line for quite the while, but that was totally okay. It was 300 yen for, you're essentially just buying a cup right now that you're going to be decorating. I wish that I knew that you could buy more than one, because after, I didn't want to hold up the line, but after I got out of line, I saw that there were people with like 4 or 5 or 6 of them, you know, all in one hand. But keeping in mind that it takes a lot of work to, you know, you're gonna have to put flavors on all of them, so it might take a little bit longer. This is, I tried to get an up-close shot, but there are all these different types of toppings like corn and whatnot. This is me decorating my noodles. So I ended up putting pig in mine, and then I think a little bit of pumpkin and tomatoes and whatnot. But this is like the really cool part, and there were a ton of kids there, and they really enjoyed this part as well. This is not an original design. I saw it at some store somewhere. It was spicy pork flavor, so that was pretty fitting. And then you get into line after you draw some more, and this is where they end up filling your cup with the noodles, and then also the different toppings as well. So you can see it's like a really big ice cream shop, and oh my gosh, there's my piggy! And they're really interactive like that. They let you do a lot of the stuff. So this is me spinning, and that just kind of drops the ramen inside. And then right now they're adding the soup base, which chili tomato I had never heard of. So I ended up picking that, a little bit of chives, pumpkin. Those chickadees were so cute, so I ended up putting those there, and then like some pork, I think. But you get a max of 4 flavors, so you can't go too crazy. But The guy behind the counter was so nice because I'm sure he's really used to this, but he let me stand on the railing so that I could take kind of an over-the-top picture like this for Instagram if you guys want to check it out. And then after that, they end up sealing it. So it kind of just moves down the factory line, and it's cool that you can see it because this is probably in some ways somewhat how they do it in the factories as well. So this is my cup getting sealed, and afterwards they put this plastic wrap on it, and it doesn't last forever. They say they recommend you eating the noodles within a month of making this. And then they put it through this heat thing that kind of shrinks the wrap and seals everything together, and then afterwards out comes your cup of noodles. I was like super proud, like a mom watching their kid at a soccer game. Yeah, so anyways, there's my thing, and me trying to make a little cameo in my own video. And they were really cool because they didn't, obviously it can get damaged because it's just a styrofoam cup, so they ended up, you can pump these bags in, and then you tie a string around them, and essentially you make your own purse. There is me, stylish as usual with that. So there you go, there you guys have it. That was the Cup Noodles Factory. Next time I'm going to bring you to an even, I think it was even funner, upstairs. This is the chicken ramen museum where you actually get to make your own noodles. Yes, there were a ton of kids here, but there were parents as well, so be not afraid. It was super fun, so stay tuned for next time, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!